Today we're going to be opening up a brand new product. We're going to be ripping some Pokemon Ascended Heroes 2-pack blisters, one of Erica and one of Larry. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to be real with you guys. I actually got these on the 20th. It was a pain in the butt to get these. There's so many people out there. And so if you see these, I definitely highly recommend you buy them. And if you could, show me some love by, liking, subscribing, putting out notifications on, commenting down. I would greatly appreciate it. Got to beat that algorithm, right? But right now you get 2 packs in here. You get Erica's Tangela. Not a bad, card. And in this one, you get a Larry. So you get this is a pretty good card. You get 2 packs. Not too bad. All right. Let's do this. Let's see what we can get here, y'all. And of course, when I rip it, it rips in a crappy way. Yeah, but it was pretty rough today. Like, I got an ETB, which if you haven't checked out that video, it's out there. This is pretty, I think it's a pretty solid video. Nice coin. If you're wondering what I'm doing with these coins, I'm actually doing a painting, and I'm gonna glue these actually onto the painting around some graffiti lettering and some characters. So be on the lookout. When I have time, I'm going to do that. Here's the first promo card. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll definitely put it in my binder. So I'm going to put the Erica cards here. And let's see what Larry has. Of course, I cannot open this one. Actually, let me see if I can open it this way. It'd be crazy if I cut it and then I cut a Dragonite or a Gengar. Oh, dude, I would cry. There we go. If you're wondering why I don't just power rip it, because last time I did that, I end up ripping it and then smacking my camera down. So yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. I'm gonna avoid that. Obviously, the coin. My boy Larry over here, looking a little bit like John Wick. He don't care. We're gonna put the cards here, and here goes the promo. Pretty sweet promo. I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon, but whatever. Kamala. So I'm not too much of a fan. But here we go. We got Erica's and we got Larry's. My friend just messaged me. He's like, God pack, because I told him I'm ripping right now. And I was like, man, the chances I'm pulling a God pack, because he pulled one today, is pretty slim. So we're going to start out with Erica. You know what? No, we're going to be fair, and we're going to start out with Larry. No, not ladies first today. Because my boy Larry, he's an equal opportunist. Not just messing around with you guys. But yeah, my gut was like, yeah, open Larry first. But yeah, what cards am I looking for? I'm looking, obviously, for that Gengar. I wanted definitely another Lily Clefairy. That'd be pretty badass. That Psyduck would be pretty cool. I mean, there's so many good cards in here. Like, I'd be really pleased with a lot of cards if I pulled them. All right, here we go. First pack magic, y'all. Let's see what we can get here. Team Rocket's Doug Trio. My bro looking pissed. He's like, I ain't no hot dog. Don't look at me that way. All right, so nothing from the first pack. So no first pack magic. Let's go with Erica. Come on, Erica. Don't leave me hanging here. So let's see, who is going to have the better one? Dratini. That's a pretty dope card. Oh, nothing there. Let's do Larry, then we'll finish up with Erica. Watch me get smoked here, y'all. Oh, no. Come on. I like this card a lot. It's a pretty dope card. Definitely want that Iris' Fighting Spirit. There we go. I'm not the biggest fan of this Pokemon, Snorunt, but this is a pretty cool card. He's just chilling there, just doing his own thing. I kind of mess with it. So we definitely got our first hit. Let me put a sleeve on here. You know, my boy, that's how I felt. That's how I felt this morning, because it was like 27, 25 degrees out by Best Buy at like 7 in the morning. Yeah, your boy was out here, you know, kind of freezing. I was like, oh, man. At a point, like within, because I was out there for like about 6:30, 7:30, and yeah, by like 9 o'clock, everybody was cold. I was like, dude, I'm going to pull my truck up. I pulled it right up there, and I was like, hey, you know, whoever wants to hop in, we could do some round robins, and so we can warm up real quick. Because everybody was afraid to get out of line. I'm like, dude, let's just do this. All right, let's see what we can do here, guys. Because as of right now, my boy Larry, he winning. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Last pack magic. I said it. I got to get something now. I ain't gonna lie. You could tell I'm kind of like a little bit of a fatty. You know, I'm a pretty big guy. I want to say I'm fat. But when I glanced at that, it was like, oh, those look like a bunch of tacos and stuff from Taco Bell or something. Like some hard shell tacos. Yep. Or maybe I'm just hungry. All right, let's see. Last 3 cards, guys. Can your boy get something good here? It's a pretty nice card. And nothing. So I did not get nothing from Erica's 2-pack blister. But what I did get is a Snorunt. That is not a bad card. I actually messed with this card. It is a good looking card in my opinion. You know, I'm assuming it's not going to be worth as much as obviously the Vanguard or any of those other cards. But this is a really good looking card. This is going to have, I'm going to have it a nice place in my binder. So, I don't know about y'all. Would you be happy if you pulled this card from a 2-pack blister? Let me know down in the comments. And also let me know, have you been able to find Pokemon Ascended Heroes in the wild? Or has it been really rough? Because I know here in the Madison, Wisconsin area, and from what I'm hearing even in the Milwaukee area, it has been an utter battle getting stuff. You know, where you're having lines of like, you know, 50 deep. Even when, you know, this came out and there was, you know, people knew there wasn't going to be any ETBs. Bro, those lines were like 40 deep as well. I'm like, man. So, but let me know if you're able to get this very effectively and efficiently. Because if so, you are very lucky. And if you're not, you're in the same boat as me. You know, Godspeed. And if you haven't got anything, you know, that really sucks. And hopefully you're able to get something in the future because, yeah, it is pretty rough out there, guys. But with that said, make sure to show me some love by liking, subscribing, commenting, putting it on notification because, you know, there's been an algorithm change. And, you know, I really want to get past 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I want to keep, you know, pushing my TikTok base to get larger as well. You know, and I know it takes a community. It's not just me. You know, I know I'm behind the camera and I'm behind the mic. But at the end of the day, it's you guys. And if you have feedback for me, let me know what your feedback is on things I can improve. I'm not one of those people that thinks I'm the greatest at everything. I know I have a lot to improve at. But with that said, this is Socratic Rips. And me and my boy will be freezing outside for more Pokemon cards. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Damn, I'm really cold. But I need those Pokemon cards. I need them.